All right, Granger, let's check out some of your GS free skiing. A little bit tricky snow this day. Had some loose stuff, kind of wet and sticky, but let's check it out regular motion, then we'll slow it down. Yeah, it was a little bumpy. In fact, I was having trouble with keeping a steady hand, but let's see what we got here. So I know we talk about this, and it's tough going when you're going slow, but we still have to roll up both skis and make sure you pressure that outside ski. Obviously, you're making this whole turn on the inside ski. In fact, there's no pressure on the outside ski. You're leaving it behind. So what do? You pick it up and plop it down to come with you. So really going to be outside ski dominated. Number two, we got a lot of more vertical motion and almost like jumping up at the top of the turn. I don't know if it was a snow, but obviously you're in the air. We need to maintain snow contact. Top of the turn is where we want to be pressuring the skis, and really tough to pressure when we're in the air. So your pressure becomes, kind of late. You can see again that divergence that we've been talking about pretty much all year. Oops. Again, just a lot of vertical motion right at the top of the turn and jumping up. I know it feels cool, feels fun, feels maybe fast, but unfortunately it's not. Because the key to really good skiing is carving the top of the turn, carving above and against the fall line. And there's no carve up here, there's no pressure. Your pressure comes really late in the fall line and after fall line. There's where your pressure is. So it's kind of a heavy turn below, below the fall line going across the hill. And the fast skiing is, pressure from above. Again, same thing, popping up, very light. So what do? Well, we should be, instead of doing that, we should be coming across the hill. Right now you have your direction done. You should be transferring the weight to the new outside ski, which is currently uphill still, while your little toe is down right there. You want to get your center of mass over that ski, and you want to move forward along it. You kind of hang and then pop up here. So it's more of a forward motion and less vertical. So we're going to move forward along that new outside ski. Again, you can see in the air. And then roll them both up, pressure the outside ski, and then move inside the turn. So it's more moving forward and inside as opposed to vertical and inside. Again, you can see because you came in so light at the top of the turn, can't really pressure the outside. You make that turn on the inside ski. I mean, there's no weight on the outside ski there until right about now. And you're just kind of yanking it around to make sure it comes with you. So, you might see videos, you might have seen pictures where, guys at the top of the turn are fairly extended in GS, in particular GS. But it's more inclination. They're going to come through, move forward along that ski, roll them up, and then move inside, almost dive inside the center of the new arc. So they are fairly. I know we've talked about. You were asking why sometimes the hand is high, the new outside hand, and that's because they're at this point in time they've rolled them up, and then they moved inside, so it'll look like they're leaning in, so their arms are going this way, so the hand is high, but there's still pressure in the outside ski, and then as the turn, progresses, they actively level, and they'll have that kind of an angle with level shoulders. Need to be level by what we call by the panel. But right here, pretty light top of the turn, causing you to be unable to really pressure the outside ski to get it around. So what do? You turn on the inside ski and you yank that outside ski around eventually. Looks fun. But if we have a lot of pressure underneath a turn, and as we then release and go up, it's going to rebound and send us in the air. So we want more of that pressure from above at the top of the turn. But you're making some good turns. We can make them better, as we just talked about. So really think about your transition. Transition is as important as the turns. We want to really have a definitive weight transfer to the new outside ski while your little toe is still down. It's kind of still uphill right now. Move along that ski. Roll up both using ankles and knees. Skis up on edge to a high edge angle platform. In GS, we could dive into the center of the arc, have some inclination, and then wipe that counter, as we talk about with the outside hand, actively level. So we are producing some good angles, trying to carve above and against the fall line, and pressure above and through the fall line, and release it earlier in the turn, so less pressure down below. I know that's a lot, but we'll talk about it more.